Alright, round two. Round two of blabbering on. I've got to go to Shaw's now. Just went to Market Basket. So now my journey continues. Off to Shaw's. The mighty Shaw's. And if you watch this from another state that does not have Shaw's or Market Basket, there are two worthwhile grocery chains that I actually like very much. Market Basket is cheap, and Shaw's is not busy at all, so I like it that way. I like Shaw's because I can just kind of go in and relax. I know that might sound weird. Some people I know actually do the same thing as me. They go to some of these grocery, like Market Basket is busy, so I don't really like going in there. But when I go into Shaw's, it's really dead, so it's like kind of relaxing. It's like a spot with people, but no people at the same time. So I can just go in, grab a few things, get out. It's really not that bad, so I like it that way. So that's where I'm off to. Recap of the weekend. My wife spent some time out on Friday. So Friday was kind of a wash. Nothing really happened. That is when it thunderstormed and I took that walk to the fucking stream. So that was enjoyable. And then Saturday, I don't remember what happened on Saturday. Oh, I got a lot of tie on Friday too, so. On Saturday the UFC event was on. That was a good segue. But it was stupid. It was in Baku, Azerbaijan. So UFC gave me some enlightenment in the Caucasus. So I didn't really know anything about the Caucasus region before, which is in between the Caspian and Caspian and it. I don't know. That's bad geography. I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of where it might be, but it's not the Mediterranean. I don't think that would make any sense. This is Mediterranean as the far end of Turkey, and I don't think Iran is connected to, it is not connected to the Mediterranean. I'm not that much of a fool. But Caucasus, I had no idea what they were before. Obviously a brief overview, but you have Georgia and Azerbaijan, Russia, like the tip of Russia kind of region, but it's very interesting, and I know there's a few other countries involved, but you have a lot of champions there. One of my favorite fighters of all time, Rob, is from that region and definitely put it on the map for me, along with the Dagestani fighters, who I think are the best fighters in the world. And I don't really think that's too much of a tough opinion to I don't really think that's an opinion that's like too conflicting right there. But it was kind of stupid, not gonna lie, that the fight was in the morning. I get it. The time frame. That it was at a good time for the fighters. So that's who is the most important when it comes to to actually put the work in. So it matters the most on what time they get to fight. So that's pretty good. I do like the UFC, but that was kind of disappointing for just the wife and I, because she likes to watch the UFC as well. So I think I already know what my sister's sending me right now. If I'm not wrong, I think it's Fantasy Star, but I could be wrong. It could be she's somewhere right now. She lives in Dorchester, so she must, she lives close to Boston, so she gets to see some pretty cool things. Boston's, pretty cool city. But back to the fights. We probably, because I was like, I forgot what it was. I didn't even check the UFC. I don't even think I checked the UFC, but I think I saw it on YouTube, because we go on YouTube immediately, like when we wake up. And then I was like, dude, if it says fight night, like I already know it was Physique versus Stores. But if it says that, like, this fight's on right now, so I was like, oh my god, dude, it's one of these, just like from another country. So then we probably got into it like towards the tail end of the prelims. I think there was 3 prelim fights left. But we saw the 8-second KO. I was just like, oh my, like we were watching it, and then all of a sudden it was over. And then you had a great submission of Charles Johnson. That was a crazy one by Abu. But that was a great submission. Gotcha. And we ended up going to Saturday wasn't bad. Saturday we ended up going to Tropical Smoothie. We ended up going to Chick-fil-A, which was pretty cool. Just something like, it's kind of a relaxed day. We went on a really shitty walk. That's something. I forgot what it was called, but it was really shitty, like the trail. Did I mention that it was really shitty? My wife got I think that was a little turtle. No, it wasn't. I don't know what the fuck that was. But my wife got stung or bit or something. So who doesn't hate bugs? But my wife will literally just like get turned off immediately from everything if there's bugs involved. So so once that happened, my wife was like, yeah, I'm done with that. So then we literally like ran back to the car. So that was our Saturday. Again, my wife, she ended up falling asleep on the couch like with me, and then she just had a long night before. So then we got her into bed. We, as me and the pugs, we all worked as a team to get her to bed. But yeah, I didn't really play much over the weekend. I was kind of disappointing. I didn't I just had not been into like long form gaming. Like I just have not felt the urge to be like, let's play let's play a game, It's just been like short form gaming. So and then my wife said, I should make a Friday video, or like make it and just like do a recap of the UFC events. There's plenty of YouTubers who do that, but that's not really the thing. It's like, I think it would be a good, like, again, like a little good journal entry, because looking back at it, I could remember fights. I just have like a different fondness to fights that I don't have all the time necessarily. Like I know about plenty of fighters. I know about like watching plenty of fights, but it would be cool to be like have my own recap of the UFC events, so that I could look back at, and be like, oh yeah, like remember that fight night? Because I wish that I made a video after the Israel Adesanya Pyfer card, because it was a killer card. Just a bunch of good fights, and it was very unexpected. You know, that was the Grasso fucking killing Macy Barber KO submission that I think is the best I've ever seen in the UFC. There's been plenty of head kicks. There's been plenty of knees, elbows, punches, submissions. But I had never seen anything like that. I mean, I've seen people obviously fucking pretty much fly or get, you know, KO'd by, you know, being pulled up into the air and dropped down. I mean, I think the UFC's pretty much granted everything. But that was just something just absolutely crazy. Like, just knocked her out and then quickly, just as she dropped, grabbed the neck. It was insane. But I'm at Shaw's now. That's probably the end of the videos. I probably won't make a video tomorrow. And who knows in the future when my videos will be added and whatnot. But as always, I appreciate you guys, and I can't wait to talk to you next time and see you guys. So appreciate you.